tomorrow's solutions. Today.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the MegaCorp Free Traders, and of course, to Stellaris, where research has been actualized and we have battleships. Happiest of days. We can also grab mega cannons. I'm tempted. So very tempted. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. We can just get the plasma thruster. See, yeah. That's basically the only answer to that question is yes. There we are. Chamberlain is managing to upgrade fairly quickly. There we go. We're starting to see some really nice figures now, but how close are we?
Ships upscaled.
Not very far away. This is growing troublesome, I must confess. Can we get more? Let's have a look at the fleet manager. Mostly it's destroyers and corvettes. We just don't have the resources to get this going. Election. Okay.
Upscaling complete.
Rightio. Let's see who we get. We have gotten Chairman Caesar. We have elected Caesar, previously a scientist on the FC Snickersnaps, to become the next ruler. Research speed plus 10%. Oh, I approve. Snickersnaps. It's going to need... Oh. Snickersnaps already has... Okay, fair enough.
Ships upscaled.
Very much worrying about that. Gravitic sensors have now been researched. Very nice. I don't think we're going to see it. We're so close. So painfully close. Do we hold out?
Research actualized.
Do we not? It's a difficult one. So difficult. Particle lance. Be amazing. Yeah, sure, we'll grab the particle lance. But I don't see this being forced. We've got a few days. Scant few days. Okay, pausing it there. They will automatically accept this peace deal. They will automatically accept this peace deal. Well, we were so painfully close. The MegaCorp Free Traders, Aldran, Gifia, Escalon, those systems will be ours. And a new Wasarian Empire will be created as an ally or subject of the MegaCorp Free Traders out of the 40 occupied Wasarian systems. Alright. Well... Neither side currently occupies claim to territory belonging to the other. A status quo settlement now will result in a white peace without border adjustment. We can force the status quo. Are any of my stations close to being done? No. I'm tempted just to see what happens. Oh, they could force it. They could force it. But they haven't. No. Okay, well, that's fine. Subject status changed. Subject enters war. Our vassal Wasari Association has entered the war against the Wasari Commerce Guild. The Wasari Trade Association is now a subsidiary under the MegaCorp Free Traders. Okay, well, status quo peace with the Wasari Commerce Guild. We will agree to end this conflict as the borders currently stand. We will accept this. For now. Not that it really matters. Okay. They've got... Do they actually even exist? Yes, they've got this tiny little space in here. Really? Well, I guess you can have it then. But everything else now belongs to me, which is... It isn't so bad, I suppose. Trade Association is now a subsidiary under the MegaCorp Free Traders. Well... It's not so bad. It could have been so much better. We could have just gotten rid of them forever and ever, but that's fine.
Detritus
there we are. So, let's have a look at how things are standing. We're actually making an awful lot of money, which is an awfully good thing to see. Right, so, we're going to have no issue with workers for quite some time. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build a gene clinic to increase the speed at which this population grows. Weird Alchemist, a rural world. Let's continue to push another 2, and then another 1. I would like to clear this tile blocker, and that will allow us to get 1 more district, I assume. We'll see how that goes. Well, we got a couple of things we can do there. We've got not enough housing and not enough work here, unfortunately. We could also go for another. I mean, I could. I'm not going to, but I definitely could. Build a gene clinic. But I think we'll probably hold off on that one. I am, however, just going to upgrade this. And then we're going to get a few districts in place. And we'll just see what we can do with that. There we are. And Blue Rose Undertakings. Sure, let's get some more food on the go.
Research actualized.
There we are. Plasma thrusters are ours. We could get the advanced afterburners. I don't think that's really going to be a necessary one. We could also upgrade to the Citadel, but again, I don't really think that's necessarily a good move for us. Maybe we'll get the advanced afterburners then. Out of all of the options that we have. Right, Yukafin, go somewhere upgrade. Chamberlain, do exactly the same. And Lahoido, much the same, please. Okay, I'll allow the Wasari Trade Association to deal with the what's left of you. I wonder. I could probably force all sorts of things here. We're not going to, obviously, but rejected status quo peace offer, rejected status quo peace offer, and was at war. Their claims on us: interference policy, xenophobia, free egalitarianism, and threat. Well, it really doesn't matter to me anymore what you think. Basically. Now, the Pheno Enlightened Kingdoms are probably the next target of a war for me, if I'm perfectly honest. But I don't really want to lose these. I guess it goes both ways, in a way. They have something that I want to keep going, and we have something that they want to keep going with regard to the corporate buildings. Private research forums would be nice. Commercial forums. Sure, we'll grab one of those. There we are. Hypnos. I think we're going to go for an executive retreat on Hypnos. And Larax. We're going to grab an executive retreat. We shouldn't have to worry about amenities then for a long time. I imagine I can just pop any old all sorts of things on your planet. I'm assuming that you are by default open to me having corporate. Oh no, does not have corporate. Oh, of course, you are yourself a MegaCorp, so I can't really do that. That makes sense. Okay. Right. Well, we may still yet do a hostile takeover. It depends a lot. I would have liked to have saved you, but alas. Now, we've got to look at other places where we might want to consolidate our might. Let's have a quick look. That's fine. They are our subject, which is good. Don't want to do anything for you. Offer migration treaty with you. Sure, confirm. We'll just leave that as is. There we go. That'll be quite nice there.
Ships upscaled.
Okay, Chamberlain fleet has been fully upgraded. Fantastic. Now, we've got a battleship. So let's go ahead and design one, shall we? I think we should. We're going to need to design one first, but what's their battleship look like? Just some mass drivers. Are we far off getting the particle lance? Not too far off getting it, so sure, we'll hold on to that one. But let's go ahead and have a look once again through our contacts. Technology level is pathetic. Most places are now pathetic in terms of their technology level. Okay. Ooh. Implant malfunctions. As part of our observation efforts on Alderaan 2A, abduction teams have surgically installed brain implants on a number of Wasagi test subjects to track them and monitor their behavior. Unfortunately, due to a malfunctioning flaw, many of these implants have malfunctioned and are now having an adverse effect on the behavior of our subjects. There have been a number of suicides and at least 3 episodes of violent hysteria. The staff of our observation post have asked for help in rounding up the remaining subjects and removing their implants before there are more incidents. Okay. I guess that's something we're going to have to go and deal with. We need a science ship here. Go to. Let's have you head over there as soon as you're done with your other research projects. That shouldn't be too much time, honestly. You're dealing with the last one there, and then you can move on. Right, you should go ahead and... Where are we likely to launch the next attack from, eh? Possibly from over here, if I'm perfectly honest. If we want to go for the Finu Enlightened Kingdoms, then that might be a wise move. We'll see about that one. In terms of our administrative capacity, we are pushing things up. We're almost at 10% technology cost. Again. Not something I approve of. Not something I approve of at all. Once you're done there, I would like you to explore the natural wormhole over here, if you'd be so kind. Right. Well, it's not awful, I suppose. Leveled up there.
Special
Close
project
borders.
actualized.
We've allowed you to move freely through our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Oh, well, okay. Fair enough, I suppose. There we are. Things are generally moving okay. Wasari Commerce Guild has made peace with the Terak Interstellar Hegemony. I mean, they do seem like an easy one for us to claim. If we could grab the Finu Enlightened Kingdoms... I mean, it wouldn't matter that we've not got this income. I mean, it's a sizable chunk of our income, but it's not the be-all, end-all to have lost it.
Upscaling complete.
The Rufari Star Dynasty, though, I mean, they're quite close, but they are an ally, and I'd be hesitant to
complete.
Hit them too hard. Hifnus is no longer one of the better worlds for us. We could even possibly take them out. Grab Noril get Empire, and then grab the Hifnar League soon after. But before that, yeah, I think Finu Enlightened Kingdoms would have to be our next target because it gives us better access to them. And again, having another one who will help in our wars would be quite nice. Imperium Evetri, we no longer see any reason to keep you out. Well, that's quite nice of you. I guess I could... well, I had never really closed my border, so it doesn't really matter. Very well. Okay, well, given everything that just happened in the last couple of moments, I think we're doing fairly well for ourselves. Oof, that's a little bit rough there, though. Let's have a look here. I could upgrade these research labs. We're just making loads of generator districts. It'll take time, but it will happen. Right, research grants, volatile ammunition. Yeah, that's fine. All of those ending is absolutely fine. Let's get research grants going again, though. Diplomatic grants, trade attractiveness, map the stars. We don't need that. I don't really think there's much here that we need. I could have healthcare, and we could increase our pop a little bit more aggressively. Don't think that's strictly necessary right now, though. But this is starting to hurt. Actually, yeah, that's really starting to hurt. We don't really have much more we can do over here. Oh, we're going to need housing, regardless what else we do. So let's get one house. We have got a research complex here, but it's not strictly the most important one. Get some more alloy nano plants, but we're lacking minerals. Got a lot of money coming in, though, so we could just buy them. Sure. Okay. Let's get another alloy foundry. And we're going to up our purchase of minerals for now. How much are they? Yeah, we're willing to buy quite a lot. Let's not go to 120. Come on now. Let's go to 130. Maybe... Sorry, 130. 30 or 40. We'll go all the way to 40 and we'll see how that goes. That should help out a bit. Okay. Right. Well... as soon as we finish with our research
Research
of
actualized.
the particle lance, not there yet. It's a bit of a shame, but okay. Ship fire rate would be quite nice. Clone army, all right, but not really what we're going for. Starbase capacity, don't think we need it. We'll go with the ship fire rate for now. Another 12 months, and we have our particle lance. Neath. Now then. Alright, let's grab that. We're going to be losing exotic gases now, so I'm going to have to increase our purchase of those to... let's take it all the way up to 6. Moats up to 2. Possibly introduce these as well. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Research
we didn't
actualized.
actually update it. My bad. So, another 2. There you go. And add in the purchase of crystals. We'll grab 2 at, let's say 14 is the most we'll pay for them. There we go. Right. Okay then. So we've got new research. What would we like to go for? Civilian Repli complex is not really that big of a thing for me. The battleship hull points would be reasonable, but I'm thinking... Actually, yeah, quantum missiles. I think it's time. 6 more months and then we're going to be designing our first battleship, and it's going to be an amazing, amazing feat. Truly. We are getting more and more generator districts up and running. And pop. There we go. There we are. That's actually
Upscaling
doing quite
complete.
nicely. Alright. Lead
Special
Alchemist is
project
finished.
actualized.
Okay. Abduction teams from our observation post above Alderaan 2A have worked in concert with the crew of the FC has Visil to quickly gather the Waseji test subjects with the faulty brain implants. The observation post surgical staff replaced the implants with functional versions, and the subjects have been returned to the moon's surface. As an added bonus, Science Officer Dapper McMoneybag managed to extract a wealth of data from the removed implants, despite their defects. At least something good came of this. Okay. Right. Have we researched that? No, not yet, but we will find it out soon. See, the thing with taking this is they have got an Algate that I would like to have.
Ships upscaled.
Okay. And pop. Where have we shown up? Okay, click cooperative. Okay. Not too bad. Nuclear has been fully upgraded. Very nice. Let's have a look at you. 5.8. It's not bad, but it's really not particularly good either, I'm going to be honest with you. We need to be a lot stronger than we currently are. Head back to the nearest station for now. Have a look through. Got so much that we can do over here. Let's get another district there, though. Now, what would we like? What are we shy on? Exotic gases, really. We're going to have to wait for our minerals to bump up before we can even think about that one for now. Neath is still with unemployment and a bit of overcrowding, but that should get sorted out once the civilian fabricators are
Ships
online.
upscaled.
That won't be too bad then. Okay, we will start seeing a bit of slowdown now. By the way, you may be noticing that even on the fastest speed, things aren't moving as fast as you might have imagined they would be. And that is a bit of a known issue at the moment. Hopefully it will be getting fixed. That's why I'm running on the
Research
rolling
actualized.
beta. Closed borders. Where are you? Where are you? All the way over there. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Particle Lance is ours. The Tachyon Lance will be the next. But that one can be automatically upgraded. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the research on that one. And we can now, at last, build our new ship. I will slow down the speed a little bit while I'm doing this, though. Right. New design. A battleship, please. And thank you. We want a ship spinal mount. And that spinal mount is going to have the particle lance in it. For obvious reasons.
Upscaling
Next up.
complete.
Go over to the artillery core. Honestly, I want my battleships to be at the back, just hurling firepower forward. So it's all artillery, spinal. Yep, that's all we want there. Now, we've got the advanced rail guns. We've got large gamma lasers. They do not so much damage to shields, but a decent damage to armor, 36.97. These do really poor damage to shields, but very good damage to armor and hull at 29.17. This will just go straight through the shield and armor, and will do a random amount of damage. I'm going to have... Honestly, what's the range on this? Range 60. What's the range on you?
Upscaling
Range
complete.
150. What other ones have we got? Range 100. 80.
Upscaling complete.
80. So if I really wanted this to be very long range, I'd just have to go all in on the advanced railgun. Yeah, we're not going to be doing much armor damage at all here. But yeah, this is built for long range, so let's go with long range. There we are. And as for power, it's already got enough power, which is kind of bonkers. Regenerative hull tissue.
Research
Shield
actualized.
capacitator. Capacitator. Advanced shields then will drink up what remains of my power, I imagine. Well, that's not so bad, actually. And then some regular armor. Alright, that's not a bad design, I think. We shall name this the Zella Tela class battleship. There we are. Auto upgrade that, please. There we go. And with that, we can get rid of the auto design. Goodbye, auto design. Right. Okay. So we've got some society research. We can get gene modification points. Nice. Hyper entertainment forums. The Ministry of Production. The ministers produce unity and amenities. Job-based production, 3 unity and 9 amenities. Will a metallurgist output and artisan output. Ooh. Yes. Please and indeed thank you. Do we have someone for that particular role? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to grab another one for there. But there we go. And we've got a new life, which will increase pop growth speed. And with that, we get to pick something else. Now, we can go down the Flash is weak routes. We can start cybering our population. The engineered evolution route. We can start getting... going down the route of genetic engineering. Grasp the Void, star-based capacity, we don't need that. Internal Vigilance, star-based damage, defense platform damage, nope. Galactic Contender, don't really want that one. One Vision, not really too much of one that we care for. Transcendent Learnings, not really a big one. Whoa. Master Builders. Megastructure build speed plus 50%. Habitats owned by our empire have space for an additional 2 districts. Tech research option gained Mega Engineering. Or the Arcology Project. Thus shall we make a world of the city, and a city of the world. Unlocks the decision Arcology Project. Turns a planet into an ecumenopolis, increasing housing, resource production, and pop growth. And unlocking special arcology districts at the expense of the planet's natural resources becoming inaccessible, preventing all further construction of generator mining and agricultural districts. The Ecumenopolis is a planet city. You may be familiar with it from various science fiction sources. Probably one of the ones I imagine most people are aware of. I think Coruscant in Star Wars was an Ecumenopolis. I could be wrong on that one though. But yes, it's basically the entire city becomes, entire world just becomes one city. The entire surface of the planet, the oceans are covered in it. It's just a huge, sprawling mega city. And I think, for obvious reasons, we're going with that one. Yes, please, and thank you. Now, with that in mind, we're generating a bit of stuff from here. What would be involved in making our capital world? Okay, we need 20,000 minerals. We can't even hold that many minerals. Alright, something we can do. We can work up to it.
Complete.
Sure. I agree with this. It's gonna be a labor of love. It's gonna be something that we work toward. You're fine right now, but as this is a generator world, it makes all the sense in the universe to get an energy grid there. That's... yeah, okay. We need a bit more. Okay, let's keep going. In fact, let's push that all the way up to
Research
60.
actualized.
There we are. Thank you. Quantum missiles are mine. Right, let's have a look. Starbase building cost, Starship module cost, defense platform hull point, the mega cannon. The Citadel star bases. I think it's going to be Algates. Let's continue with the research for Algates for now. Okay, well with that, we can now actually start looking at getting some of our fleets with battleships in them. Yukofin, I think we want to add a fleet to you. Let's get one of these beauties in your fleet. In fact, let's go for 2 in each one. Add design. I'll have 2. Add design, and we'll have 2 of these as well. There we go. So which fleet do we want to currently buff up? Yukofin is actually the one that we want to buff up the most. It'll just be the battleships right now. We can currently afford to reinforce 12 ships. Actually, reinforce everyone. Just go ahead. Reinforce everyone. This is going to push us over our naval capacity, so we need to start looking into that research for now. But we just dumped a whole heap of resources into that. I am going to just go ahead and buy a chunk. Well, I should be just buying it as I want. Do they just not have this available, perhaps? No, we're doing okay now. Our money is slowly dropping, but let's... okay, don't go that far. There we go. We'll see how this goes. But we definitely do need to increase the amount of minerals we've got. Are there many mineral-rich planets around? Not really. Not really. We may need to go to war with someone soon, then. Let's have a look. Where are you? Are you still being guarded by anyone? Yeah, you're still in a defensive pact. That's quite frustrating. Currently have a non-aggression pact. You do have a defense pact? The Rafari Star Dynasty. Damn it all! I didn't want to have to break them. Okay. Well, that does throw some things into an interesting area. Yeah,
Upscaling complete.
The Rafari Star Dynasty has got a couple of points there. So if I went to war with them, they would join in. And they have some potential to be a thorn in my side. What I could do is upgrade these star bases. That's definitely something I could make happen. Sure. Upgrade this one. And soon enough we'll upgrade you as well. And that should give us... actually, we could continue... Well, no, I don't want to drop down too many more anchorages. I'll probably put a spaceport and a weapon system of some kind. But then we'll build out a bunch of defenses around it, defense platforms, just to make these two systems really, really quite difficult for them to play around with.
Upscaling
I think that would probably be
complete.
the best way to go with it. Come, Void Floofs, a drink from the nuministic well of wealth and thirst. No longer. Close your visual receptors. Now picture yourself on your back, floating on a stream of energy credits towards a mountain of even more energy credits. With our nuministic visualization techniques, you will learn that there is no greater power than the power of the mind. You too will be free of material desires, and credits will be drawn to you like arthropods to dung. I see where you're going, but maybe a different analogy. As always, if you need time to consider, let's have a look. Nuministic visualization edict. Okay, sure. Accept. Blessings upon you, Void Floofs, for your business brings us closer to the goddess. Okay. Let's go and have a look at that. Where are you? Nuministic visualization. Pop consumer goods, upkeep minus 5%, research speed for statecraft plus 10%, monthly energy credits plus 10%. That's actually really good. It's really good. My lord, that is so good. Well, I'm going to have to just get these areas up. I don't know how strong they are. Let's have a quick look. How strong are you, my friends?
Research
I really do feel
actualized.
bad about what's about to happen. It's not something I really want. Pathetic. Economic power is equivalent. I mean, maybe it isn't such a bad thing that we're going to be going to war with you. Right, Synergy Forum. Centralized command. Let's go for the Synergy Forum. And we'll continue to build up these star bases. Go ahead, upgrade fleet. Same with Chamberlain. Same with Yukafin. Now, what we could do, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get to us. No, I think they're at war with everyone pretty much. So we would run all of our fleets over here,
upscaled.
realistically.
Ships upscaled.
Lahoido is where? You're all the way back here. Now, the problem we have is to get to you, we have to go through here.
Ships
They're
upscaled.
actually, yeah, okay. So, Lahoido, I'm probably going to move Lahoido over there. What's the problem with Lahoido there? I'm not sure. We are likely going to want to claim these systems. So let's lay down these claims now before things get tense. I mean, they're going to be tense, but let's just drop these claims in. We don't have enough to claim that one, unfortunately. That is going to be a problem for us. How much was it to claim it? Oh no, there we go, 120. Alright. So, I think ultimately we're going to have to go to war with them. Which is a bit of a shame. But we'll claim these systems and then have a permanent route. And eventually we're going to want to get rid of these if we can. Enigmatic void clouds. You know what? Sure, let's send Lahoido in there, clean that area out, and then we'll probably grab it ourselves. You can move up. We'll get these two upgraded a little bit, but yeah, it does look like we're going to have to go to war with you. You're going to pull a couple of other people into war with you, which is not great for us, really. 2. You will be able to challenge my ally. It's not going to be grand for them, but there's not a lot I can do about it. We would like to extend our deal, obviously. Right, you can go head back. And we will have...
Research actualized.
well, actually, we haven't even surveyed this system, so we should probably do that right now. Right, Synergy Forum.
Upscaling complete.
Konami, habitability. Okay, we're going to get gene modification points. Right, with that going on, let's go and have a look at Neath. Can we upgrade Neath? Yes, we can. We can upgrade to the Synergy Forum. It'll cost us a little bit all the time, but I'm willing to make that jump there. We've got unemployment rising. On a generator world, let's just dump down another 3 generators. Also, let's try and clear this area out then. We'll get max mining districts, agricultural, generator, and just a little bit more room in general there. We had alchemist. Well, we haven't really got much room over here, but I can go ahead and build up some items here. Do we want a commercial zone? We probably do, actually. Well, it would increase trade, but wouldn't necessarily increase much else. I could increase the pop growth here. Resource silos. We need resource silos, actually. That being said, many of our docks can have those. Let's have a look through for any that have a space. Here we go. Yes, I want resource... Ooh, a listening post. No, we don't need that. We want resource silos, primarily. Can I only have one of those? Yes, I can. Okay. So we definitely need to find more places where I can pop in a resource silo. There we go. It'll only give me an extra 2,000, but I only need another one then with a resource silo, and we're good. And here's that other one. There we go. Perfect. That'll allow us to stockpile the amount of minerals that we're going to require. So very good times there. Do we have any increased pops over here? No, we don't. That's a bit of a shame. But it's okay. All right. Now, if I were to have a look here, when can we go to war again? 2336. So another 4 years. Or I could just go to war in order to have the hostile takeover, I believe. Target of Cass's belly. Hostile takeover. Animosity. Ideology.
Research actualized.
Got a couple of ideologies there.
Upscaling
Yeah, we can go for
complete.
a hostile takeover. I'm interested to see what that one does. Right, Tachyon lances
Potential
are
market
ours.
survey completed.
Okay. Experimental subspace navigation. Solitary science ships can break out of the naturally occurring hyperlanes and attempt to navigate to known but otherwise unreachable destinations. I wouldn't mind finding out about that one, actually. But then the phase disruptors are also quite tempting. No, we're going to go with this one. Let's go ahead and work out what we can work out. Do we have anyone who wants to come over? Yes. Let's get you across, and then the FC Moriarty can have... where are you? Henrik in there. There you go. Okay, well, you can head back, and we will get Spring Critter over there to build an outpost soon. Be a little bit, but we'll push our administrative capacity up a little bit. I dislike having 10% extra cost on tech, but given how much research we're generating, is it that big of a deal? Possibly not. Possibly not. Fleet Manager. We're already producing some, I believe.
Upscaling complete.
Force all. Let's go ahead. 2 fleets need to be reinforced with 23 ships.
Ships upscaled.
Okay, we've got lots of destroyers being produced there. Okay. Not bad at all, I don't think. But on that note, let's go and check out our earlier ship designs. Because some of them may not have been updated the way that we want them to be. So, Cranky Man. You seem okay. Zangiri also seems okay. Yep. Varamictus. We're really not going very hard with our missiles. There's only really one design that even uses them. I wouldn't mind making a second battleship design. Let's go ahead and do that. This one I want to be a hangar battleship. All of the strike craft. Let's get Amoeba Flagellas in there. Of our medium weapons, I'm going to say disruptors. Yeah, there as well. And then over here, we can have energy siphons perhaps. 100% shield damage. Or we could just not worry about the shield at all. Or just have better armor damage. No, energy siphons on this one. And then just we'll have double flak and then double guardian point defense. That would be quite nice. Right, shield capacitor rather. And then 3 shields and 3 armors as well. And you shall be named the Fenrir. There we go. And under Fleet Manager, I would like to add a Fenrir class battleship to each one. Go ahead and have 2. Same over here. Add design, Fenrir. And Lahoido, add Fenrir class. You've got so many different ship classes. Oh my lord. Right, okay. We should be seeing our fleet starting to gather some momentum now. We could possibly even just go straight ahead and try and conquer you. It wouldn't be too hard if we could get all of these up to reasonably large strengths, and then just if we jumped in from here, that would leave that fleet to attack us though, which is not something I'm particularly happy about. Let's get naval capacity up. What did we just research? Experimental subspace navigation. Very nice indeed. We could increase energy credits. Or get hyper shields. Energy credits, I think. It's a repeatable tech, but right now I feel that we need that a little bit more than anything else. We've still got Cybrex Alpha if we wanted to build that up. I mean, it would take us a while, but it would definitely be quite nice. There we are. Production targets and mineral purification plant. That is something we've been waiting to find again. There we go. Let's get that being researched right away. Okay. But we've got our claims. We're building up our alloys. I'm probably going to wait on it. I can't imagine that I'm going to just buy that out, honestly. We could see if there's anyone who wants to do a bit of trading with us, though. Curator Enclave. Artist Enclave. You know what? Let's have a chat. We wish to become your patron. 10 years is a deal. We get better Unity output. Honestly, we should have been doing this for a while. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Can I commission an art piece? Opinion plus 10. Gain access to an exhibit art monument decision that can be enacted on one planet with the following effects. That's actually not as good as it used to be. Okay, goodbye, artisan troop. We could try and take on the scavenger bot, but I'm not really sure what we'd want to do with that. We've got a lot of different options. Taking you out would be a good move, because you're the only marauder that has direct access to our space. I'm really tempted to do that. Really quite tempted. Do we know much about this area? Other than the fact that it has got one 10k fleet there. And a couple of... Well, it's got a reasonable amount of firepower, actually. We'd need all of our fleets, and we'd need them to all be in the 10 to 50, maybe even 20k range for me to be able to just wander through there without any particular issues. But I'm really, really heavily leaning in that direction right now. Improved thruster. Okay, synthetic workers. I mean, it is a nice idea. Let's get the defense platform health points up. We could just not drop down any bases here and just rely on our fleets to try and pincer maneuver in. The problem here is they could dump 2 large fleets on it, so I'd have to have 2 decently sized fleets there and 1 reasonably sized fleet could move in here. Well, you could move in either direction. Basically, it's whoever moves first would then have to deal with the incoming firepower. If we had both of our fleets here and then just moved them both in at the same time, we would probably be able to take this area out. Down here, leaving one 10k or 15k fleet to just protect this area would not be a bad idea. If we could just claim their land, we would then have a direct access point here, right there. But otherwise, we would not be challenged by the Marauders, and it would be the Finu Enlightened Kingdom and the Hifnar League that would have any issues with the Khan spawning. I think that might be the way that we go. If I'm honest, I think that would probably be the wisest route to take. Alright, let's go and have a look at our planet Squee. Your generator world. Right, I would like... Where are we? Not a resource silo. Though a resource silo, you know, is decent, but... no, that's not what we're looking for. Nor the Research Institute. Ministry of Production... I mean, it's useful, but... There we are. Mineral Purification Plant. Yes. Let's get one of you. There we are. And we could go to Gene Clinic if I really wanted to, but I don't. Let's upgrade that. What are we lacking, if anything? Exotic gases. So we could get 2 exotic gas refineries. Not sold on that idea just yet, though. Not sold on it just yet. No, I think we'll wait on that one. Let's try and deal with the problems that we've got. So we need some more housing. We're not doing much here in terms of minerals, so there's no point in us getting minerals up and running. We can get another alloy foundry, though, and so that drastically increases the desire for a Ministry of Production. Yes. Yeah, we'll upgrade that to an alloy nano factory. So we do want a Ministry of Production here, I think. We have got a civilian fabricator as well, so yeah, this would be a very good place to have the Ministry of Production built. It'll take us a couple of years to get up to the money that we need to build this, though. Or I could just quickly visit the market and just buy a whack of them. Sure, let's just grab those. Alright, there we are. Then we want the Ministry of Production here, and upgrade that straight away. Oh, you do have unemployment, but hopefully we can get that sorted. Let's clear all of this out quickly as we can. There we go. Alright, not too terribly bad. In terms of our fleet, we're doing a good job of expanding that, I feel. Let's go back over to the fleet manager once again. We can currently afford 2 ships for a redonkulous amount of resources.
Research
Really, it's
actualized.
getting really nasty. Is it just the battleships now that we're waiting on? I think it is actually just the battleships. Okay. Reinforce all. Get some more ships on the make. Yeah, we're getting 2 battleships for the Fin fleet. Very nice.
Upscaling complete.
Right, battleship hull point wouldn't be a bad one. The Marauder missile wouldn't be a bad one either. But I'm favouring battleship hull points for now. Oh, and we have lost Dapper McMoneybag. Rip. Rip Dapper McMoneybag. Have we got a free scientist? We might
Building
do.
downsized.
No, we don't. What? Did we just demote a building? How curious. Looks like we're going to have Slega. Slega, you shall be renamed to Red X. Welcome to the Empire. It's no longer a colony. What did we downsize? Most curious. Most curious.
Research actualized.
There we go. Naval capacity plus 30. Thank goodness. Habitability modification. Starbase capacity plus 1. Clone armies. Naval capacity more. Vault of acquisitions. An enormous underground vault that serves the dual purpose of business coordination site and public museum to the long and profitable history of the mega corporation that built it. I like the sound of that one. Let's get that, please. Right. Okay, the final decision for us then. Diplomatic influence cost reduced by 50% and pop growth from immigration increased by 10%. That'll be to open that one. What would we get? Unlocks diplomacy, form federation. The amount we contribute towards federation navies increased. Trade value increased by 10%. Market fee reduced by 10%. Base trade protection for trade routes increased by 5%. Or domination. Clear block cost reduced. That's not really a big one for us. Governor level cap. Capital buildings and housing buildings provide +1 housing each. That would be a big one. Resource output from workers and slaves. Ruler level cap. Or prosperity. Mining station output increased by 10%. Once we get them all, we'll get we'll give our plants 1 merchant job per 50 pops. Building upkeep and district upkeep reduced. Building the districts have their build cost reduced by 10%. And build speed increased. City districts provide extra housing. I think it's going to be prosperity for us, honestly. Yes, let's go for prosperity. There we go. Not too bad. But on that note, I think we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed and are looking forward to the next. I'm still undecided on whether we should hit the Marauders or Far East Star Dynasty. We want that L-Gate in our territory. If we hit them, then we're going to pull a couple of other people into war with us. That's not necessarily the worst thing, especially if we end up conquering them. The Wasari Commerce Guild. It really doesn't matter to me if you close the borders to me. In fact, I could declare war at this point. We might quickly run a little war against you, just for the sake of it. We'll see in the next episode. But that's going to be it from me. I really, really do hope you've all enjoyed today's episode and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.